Yes, hello there and welcome here to another session, and it's an awesome day. We thank God. Now I want us to look at something else, and that is what is called applying text in the video, making a video play behind the text or text behind the video. Either way, that is where you have your text and you have your audio, you have your text and you have your video playing at the same time. And most of the time we call it the process of track mate key. So without wasting time, let us just move to Premiere Pro, and we are going to do it into two styles. First, we are going to have one where the video is going to be playing, then the text is in front. Then we are going to have another one where we are going to have a 2 or 3 lettered word, where then each and every letter will be having a different video playing behind. So for that to happen, you just open your work and you add a new title. And very soon legacy title will not be working, so you can just call it something like track matter in this case. Then you enable it. Okay, that's the information I'm telling you. We want to let you know that the legacy title will be retiring in Premiere Pro. So everything very soon it's going to be found in the essential graphics panel. So essential graphics panel is on this point. So in case you will be watching this video and maybe you find that the legacy title is not there, you will find it on the essential graphics. So because right now it's there, we just come to this point. For example, we write something like Steve Kioy, that is me. And if you have not subscribed, watch this. So you have this. So what you do is you use a font that is going to give you a good work. Most of the time Arial Black does the best, so font family Arial. Then the style is black. So once you have that, you stretch your work, or you can just increase the size and the aspect, but personally I just prefer doing this manually. So once you do that, you have your work at that point. You just center your work horizontally and vertically, then cancel. Put it on your timeline. And now I want us to begin. Now in this case I want to have my text like that, but now I want a video to be playing behind the text. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spare video 1. This is video 1. I'm going to spare video 1 for the video that will be playing. Then the video 2 shall be for the black video, and then the video 3 shall be for our video, for our text. So you put your text on video 3. So then you import your video, the video you want to use. In this case I can just use the video, the first video, okay, because I still have the footages of my artist here. I can just use either of his videos. I can use something like that, then drag that video and split your work. And for the 2020, for the new Premiere Pro, there is a good way of ending the music. I will be doing the tutorial on that. So you delete that. So you have something like this, but it cannot work in this case. So you need something else. If you don't want that audio, you can remove it. If you want it, well and good. So at this point, you add a black video. For you to be able to add a black video, you just come to your timeline. You have two options. You can just come to File, New Black Video. At this point, then okay, or alternatively you can just come at this point. When you enable it here, you will have the option. For example, let's assume I wanted to add. I will just come to New Item, then Black Video. But because I already have the black video, I will just drag my black video. You drag your black video. Then in this case you are going to use 2 effects. The first effect is track matte. Not even 2 effects, it's 1 effect. So track matte. Drag the track matte to your black video. Then double click on it so it can appear on the source monitor. This is the source monitor. And come to effects control. So at this point, because we are working with the text, and the text is on video 3, we are going to change the matte from none to video 3. Then you reverse, and there you have your video. So if you discover that video is cropped, you can just click on it, move the scale a bit to be able to fit well. So you'll have something like that. and your subject is playing perfectly. So if you play your work, you have something like that. Now that is one scenario. You have another scenario where maybe you want, let me delete this. You have another scenario maybe where you want now to have something different, and in this case you want every letter to have some effect. For example, I have, let me just add a new legacy title, and my legacy title, maybe I call it something like SKN. So in this case, once you have something like that, you're going to write SKN, and what you want is every letter in this situation to have a different video playing. Sorry for that, it's supposed to be Control A. So you want letter S to have a different video playing, letter K to have a different video, and letter N to have a different video. So what you're going to do, as usual, change your font to a good font, maybe Arial Black again, stretch to make sure that your text is big enough, then center it horizontally and vertically. Cancel, drag it on this point. Now these are 3 letters. You have S, K, and N. It means we want 3 videos to play. One video to play on letter S, another video on letter K, and another video on letter N. So we are going to import 3 videos, then black video and the text. In that case, it means in my timeline I'm going to add 2 more tracks, because it will now demand me to have at least 5 tracks. The reason for that is my text is going to be on video 5, my black video on video 4, then the videos on the other place. So you import your videos, so you can take this as the first video, take this as the second video, and maybe take this as your third video. Open. So once you have all that, you'll drag one video at a time. Okay, let me delete this. That's a mistake. So you drag your first video, then you drag your second video, and then the third video. After that, split all the videos to make sure they are on the same length. Delete the other part. Then on this other part, you add the black video, new item, and then black video. Then you have your black video there. Drag it on video 4. Stretch it to make sure that it's the same length. Then once you have that, you don't need the audio, so you delete the audio. First you unlink. To unlink is to separate the audio from the video. After unlinking, delete the audios. You will select an audio to use later onwards. So once you have that, take track mate key, apply it on video 3. Now in this situation, it's mate video 5, so mate is going to be on video 5, or is smarted depending on where you come from. Then reverse. Now we are working with one video at a time, so we are going to close the eye for video 1 and video 2, so we can remain with only the first video we are working on. We want this person to fit on letter S, so we are going to click on the video, move the positions and the scale, move your position, the scale to something like that. Then because this side we don't need it, we are going to crop it so we can give way to the other video. So we are going to crop, is that right or left? Let me see, because depending on the side, okay, that is right, it's supposed to be right. So you crop right. Now this is the same process we use when you are doing cloning. I will be doing a tutorial video on cloning. Then once you are done with that, close the eye, open the eye for the next video. We want this person to fit on letter K, So we reduce the scale a bit, then we move the position, then you need to crop now left and right, because our concern is only him to be on the center. Crop left, then crop right. After that, close the eye, open the last one. So these are two members, very serious members. I'm not saying I'm one of the members there. So you move this position, move its position, then crop left. Apply the crop effect on that video one, and then you crop left. So now you have done that. Then you open the eye for all the videos, and now if you want now to play your work, you will now have something like this, only that the video was not on a tripod stand. If it was recorded on a tripod stand, this video on the letter K will work best. Now what happens in situations is I want to introduce each and every character once at a time. So what I do is I move this a bit, then I move this a bit, to mean I will have my letter S, which will give birth to letter K, then to letter N. Now you have something like that, and it's as simple as that. So that's how you go about it, and it's as simple as ABC. So that's the process of TrackMate Key using Premiere Pro, and you can do that using any other software, After Effects, Wondershare, and any other software you tend to use. So that's all for now. Let's meet in the next video.